Welcome to the post-series recap of the San Francisco Giants and the Baltimore Orioles, played at Oriole Park at Camden Yards in Baltimore. Going into the series, the Giants were fourth in the National League West, and the Orioles were second in the American League East. The Giants beat the Orioles 10-0 in the first game of the series. Blake Snell caught the start for the Giants and faced off against Albert Suarez for the Orioles. The Giants did not waste time taking the lead in the first game of the series. Mike Yastrzemski led off for the Giants and homered to start the game. The 0-1 pitch is drilled deep to right field. Undoubtedly gone. A solo home run for Mike Yastrzemski, and the Giants lead 1-0. The Giants added on in the second inning. Patrick Bailey hit a one-out single. Then Grant McRae and Donovan Walton walked. That loaded the bases for the third baseman, Brett Wisely. Here it comes. Wisely swings and hits a fly ball to right. Santander under it. He makes the catch. Bailey will tag from third and score to make it 2-0 Giants. The Giants didn't stop there, as the lineup turned over and Mike Yastrzemski came to the plate. Yastrzemski swings and lines it to right for a hit. McRae rounding third. Santander. The throw home. McRae is safe. Grant McRae led off the top of the fourth inning with a single for the Giants. With Donovan Walton batting, McRae stole second. Then Walton knocked him in. Suarez deals. There's a ground ball and into center field. McRae comes around third and will score easily. It's 4-0 Giants. The score remained 4-0 until the ninth inning. Craig Kimbrell came in to pitch the top of the inning for the Orioles and struck out the first batter, Patrick Bailey. Then Grant McRae singled, stole second, and advanced to third on a wild pitch. Donovan Walton drew a walk, putting runners on first and third for Brett Wisely. The first pitch, Wisely squares around and lays down a bunt. O'Hearn fields it and goes home, but too late to get the speedy McRae. Mike Yastrzemski then drew a 12-pitch walk to load the bases. Tyler Fitzgerald proceeded to strike out in a day where he struggled, going 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. But picking him up was Lamont Wade Jr. Wade swings at the first pitch and lines it into right field, base hit. Walton scores. Wisely scores. The throw from Santander goes to second, and it is now 7-0 Giants. The Giants continued to add on when Elliot Ramos came up next. The 1-1 pitch. Ramos swings and hits a high drive to left. Cowser back. It is off the bottom of the wall. Cowser gets it off one bounce and hurls it in. Wade will stop at third, and into second with a double is Ramos. Then the Orioles brought in Matt Bowman to face Michael Conforto. Here it comes. Conforto hits a low-line drive into right field. Wade scores. Ramos heading for home. He'll score. And it's 10-0 Giants. The Orioles trailed by 10 going into the ninth inning and faced off against Tristan Beck. Gunnar Henderson popped out to start the inning. Then Anthony Santander struck out. Heston Kjerstad singled and Ryan O'Hearn doubled to put runners on second and third for Cedric Mullins. Beck, the pitch. Mullins hits a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Beck will jog towards first. He makes the underhand toss to Wade for the out. And that's the ball game. The final score, the Giants 10, the Orioles 0. Blake Snell got the win and pitched very well. Snell went 6 innings while striking out 12. Albert Suarez took the loss, allowing 4 runs in 3 1/3 innings while striking out 3. In Game 2, the Giants won 5-3. Hayden Birdsong got the start for the Giants and faced off against Dean Kramer for the Orioles. Just like in Game 1, the Giants did not waste time to get on the board. Once again, it was Mike Yastrzemski who led off the game. The first pitch of the game is hit well to deep right field. Santander back. It is gone. Mike Yastrzemski, for the second day in a row, hits a leadoff home run, and the Giants lead 1-0. The Orioles took the lead in the bottom of the third inning. Emmanuel Rivera walked. Then Jackson Holliday singled put runners at the corners for James McCann. The 2-2 pitch is hit high to right. Yastrzemski back at the warning track. It is off his glove. Rivera scores. Yastrzemski throws it in. Holiday will stop at third on the RBI double from James McCann. Hayden Birdsong then struck out Gunnar Henderson, bringing up Cedric Mullins. Here it comes. Mullins hits a ground ball to second. Walton will go to first for the out as Holiday scores to put the Orioles ahead. The Giants regained the lead in the top of the fourth inning. They started the inning with 3 straight singles to load the bases for Grant McRae. First pitch swinging. McRae hits a soft ground ball down the third base line. Kramer, the underhand feed home. Ramos is safe. The throw beat him there, but McCann was seemingly not touching home plate. With the game tied, it was Casey Schmidt who put the Giants ahead. Kramer deals. Schmidt hits a ground ball past the dive of Rivera into left field. Conforto scores. Fitzgerald scores. It is 4-2 Giants. The Giants added on in the 6th inning. Michael Conforto led off the inning. He was 2 for 2 going into the at-bat, and then he hit one out. Now a shot deep down the right field line. It is gone. Michael Conforto hits his 17th home run of the year, and the Giants lead 5-2. The Orioles did get one run back in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Colton Cowser hit a 2-out single, which led to the Giants bringing in the pitcher Eric Miller to face Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch to O'Hearn is driven down the left field line. Ramos giving chase, and it falls into the corner for a hit. Cowser going on contact will score, and into second with a double is Ryan O'Hearn. The Orioles trailed by 2 going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Ryan Walker came in to pitch for the Giants to close out the game. Walker struck out the pinch hitter, Adley Rutschman, then got Gunnar Henderson to pop out to first. That brought up Cedric Mullins. The 1-0 pitch is grounded to second. Walton has it to first in plenty of time, and that's the ball game. The Giants took game 2 with a final score of 5-3. For the starters, Hayden Birdsong got the win. He went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 3 runs, and struck out 3. Dean Kramer took the loss. He went 6 innings, allowed 5 runs, 4 of them earned, and struck out 7. Ryan Walker picked up the save. The Orioles beat the Giants 5-3 in the final game of the 3-game series. Logan Webb started for the Giants. Zach Eflin for the Orioles. The Giants scored first in the top of the 4th inning. Gerard Encarnacion led off the inning with a single to third. Then Michael Conforto homered for the second time in the series. Conforto ahead, 3-0. Eflin deals, swung on and lifted to deep right field. Kjerstad back. It is gone. A 2-run home run for Michael Conforto, and the Giants lead 2-0. The Orioles then took the lead in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Anthony Santander drew a leadoff walk. Then Colton Cowser singled to put runners on first and second for Adley Rutschman. The payoff pitch. Rutschman hits a line drive down the right field line. Santander scores. Yastrzemski gets it, and Rutschman has an RBI double. Ryan O'Hearn then grounded out back to the pitcher. Heston Kjerstad struck out, making the hitter Jackson Holliday. The pitch. There's a line drive up the middle, past the dive of Fitzgerald. Cowser scores. Rutschman heading home. The throw from McRae. Safe. The Giants trailed by 1 going into the 9th inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez came in to pitch, and the leadoff hitter, Patrick Bailey, drew a walk. Bailey was pinch run for by Brett Wisely. Elliot Ramos drew a walk, which brought up Casey Schmidt. Schmidt swings and hits it deep to right center. Mullins and Slater giving chase. They both dive, and there's a collision as the ball trickles away. Slater gets up off of Mullins and throws it in, wisely around third. The relay throw home. He is safe, and this game is tied. The Orioles looked over Cedric Mullins after the collision, and he did remain in the game, despite having 2 on, and nobody out. The Giants could not score again, as Donovan Walton popped out on a bunt, and Mark Canha grounded into a double play. Ryan Walker came in to pitch the bottom of the 9th inning for the Giants. He struck out Emmanuel Rivera. Gunnar Henderson hit a single. Cedric Mullins struck out, and it came down to Anthony Santander. The 1-2 pitch is lifted high to right. Canha back. At the wall, he leaps. Gone. A walk-off home run for Anthony Santander. And this game is over. The Orioles beat the Giants 5-3 in the final game, with the Giants taking the series 2-1. For the starters, Logan Webb went 5 innings, allowed 3 runs, and struck out 8. Zach Eflin went 6 innings, allowed 2 runs, and struck out 5. Gregory Soto was credited with the win, and Ryan Walker took the loss. After the series, the Giants remain 4th in the National League West, but are eliminated from making the playoffs. The Orioles remain 2nd in the American League East, while still in command of the first wildcard spot. The Giants will now go to Kansas City to face the Royals. The Orioles will stay here in Baltimore to take on the Detroit Tigers. Thank you for joining me for the post-series recap, and have a wonderful evening.